Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from, my name is MD90 and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss any upload as it comes up. And if you're new to the channel or you've been here for a while, the easiest way for you to move around or to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interest in that. And if you're already subscribed to the channel, make sure you consider becoming a member of the channel. So on the subscribe button, you see a join button there. Make sure you become a member so to support the team on the production. And catch you around.
Chief Government Spokesperson and Minister of Information and Media, Cornelius Mweto, has said that in the mass newspaper, government threatens to gag media. Statutory regulation is where to go to tame alarmists, says Cornelius Mweto there. So it seems like that's a path they're likely to take with regard to media regulation. And then obviously NGOCC condemns Talena Lumango, the Republican Vice President, over Imita remarks, which pretty much means get pregnant and get paid. Imita ufore. So that's what's going on in that. What is President Hakainde has been honoring people that stood with him during the time that he was incarcerated. As you may be aware, during the build-up to the 2021 election, right after 2016 elections, there was an incident that happened at the Kuomboka ceremony in Western Province, which led to now the sitting president, then the opposition, main opposition president, which is Hakainde Hichilema, got arrested on treasonous charges and was later released. So since then, this is what has happened, according to reports from Kaleba. So Hichilema honors Commonwealth Secretary General for a role in his 2017 prison release. So that's the president. He was honoring the SG of the Commonwealth, and this is what happened. So the woman who played a crucial and pivotal role in securing the release of President Hakainde Hichilema from Mukobeko Maximum Prison has now been honored with the by the very man she helped free. So Commonwealth Secretary General Patricia Scotland yesterday was awarded the Order of the Eagle of Zambia, 2nd Division, in the special investiture ceremony held in Lusaka. So the award recognizes the distinguished service to Zambia and commitment to justice and diplomacy and human rights. President Hichilema, who spent 127 days behind bars in 2017, acknowledged Scotland's effort in brokering peace and reconciliation during the politically charged period. Says was described as an ally who constantly championed democracy and the rule of law. Born on August 19th, 1955, in the Commonwealth of Dominica, and moved to the United Kingdom as a child and grew up in East London. So that's the lady that the president was honoring earlier on. And then President Hakainde Hichilema also issued a statement during the swearing-in ceremony. As you may be aware, new high commissioners and pretty much government officials and permanent secretaries have been hired. It should have been last week when the president fired a number of them, so it seems like some replacements have been done. So the president said, do not arrest anyone before investigation. Hichilema urges Anti-Corruption Commission. President Hakainde Hichilema has urged the Anti-Corruption Commission to ensure investigations take place before they arrest suspects. So that's the advice that was coming from the president. Then the UPND Zambia has also reported arresting before investigation damages the reputation of the presidency and government Hakainde Hichilema. So he says pretty much they're making him look bad before the international community by the way they are operating. So that's the advice coming from the head of state. And then, as you may be aware, he has always been floods are better than drought, says Hakainde Hichilema. As he says, with the heavy downpour, the country is able to grow enough food. So he says he prefers droughts as opposed to, he prefers floods as opposed to a drought. And then he's been very busy the past couple of days. The president, from the time that he came back from the Inchara ceremony, He's been busy. Should have been India, and then came back, and then he's been doing this one. No, he was in Egypt, not India. So this was during the tour that he took place in is it Kanyama, a place that has been flooded recently because of the downpour that the country has been experiencing. So the president took time to visit that. So Ministry of Information says the rain the rain we are experiencing this year will positively impact the country's economy. President Hakainde Hichilema amongst the statements that he issued. And then Mashaka Kashambatwa, this is a UPND individual, Zambian, based in the United States. And he says you cannot blame people that they are building houses on public roads, drainage systems, and reserved land for filtering storm water. The blame goes squarely to the town planning department at the Lusaka City Council, he says. So he simply says the president pretty much said there are likely to be demolitions that will be taking place soon. So Akashamba Talea was simply responding to say, you cannot blame the people. The LCC issued those licenses or permissions for them to do that. So the blame cannot go on the people, according to Akashamba Talea. Responding to President Hakainde. But the president has said the number of demolitions will take place. Anybody that has built on a drainage or something where water is supposed to be passing through, free flowing water, those structures will be demolished and conversations will take place. The fight against corruption in the country is yielding results. We have seen acquittals and some being sentenced to jail. President Hakainde Hichilema, those are simply extracts coming from the statements that the president has been making over the days that he's been doing his tour, and that is the honor that he was giving to the lady that played a pivotal role in getting him released from the 127 days that he spent in maximum prison there at the ceremony. And then no member of parliament should derail development in their constituencies simply because they do not like the government, the government in place, President Hichilema. And then this is one picture that's been trending of him helping out is the first lady, Mtinta Hichilema, during the ceremony where he was honoring the lady, Miss Scotland, that helped him get out of prison there. I follow what people. I follow people in their house. I follow what people in this house do. Pretty much, Parliament. This was during the address in Parliament. The president said, "I follow what people in this house do in their private lives, just like they follow me." President Hichilema on MPs so simply says that just like the MPs follow his private life, he also follows what they are doing in both the Parliament and in their private lives. And obviously, some people just laugh it off, and then obviously a debate ensued based off that statement. And that's you see that's the first lady greeting Miss Scotland, and the president stands by. Whilst Sharper, the president's bodyguard, stands in the background there. Minister of Information says we have converted one of the corruption-related repossession properties into a correctional facility, President Hichilema. So it's some of the properties that have been seized and repossessed by the law enforcement agencies has been turned into a correctional facility. They're yet to disclose which one it is, but so far that's what has happened. And that's a group picture that happened at a ceremony where the president was honoring the lady on the far left there, seated next to him. And then followed by the First Lady, and then the Republican Vice President there, Mtaina Rumango. And you can see some ministers in the background there, some familiar faces. And that's the news, ladies and gentlemen.